We've got a lot to talk about today, guys, so get in here. This is Jack with Cosmic Road. I talk about UFOs and the paranormal. Please hit like and subscribe and let me know what you think in the comments below. Yeah, to start with, we have this really interesting possible UFO video from NASA sent to me by Tim Clark. Yeah, thank you, Tim. All right, yeah, in a moment, we will see this very fast-moving object. Let me fast forward it just a little bit so we can get to this moment where the UFO appears. Yeah, right around here, we will see a very fast-moving object coming, yeah, coming from the right. What is that thing? Is that a UFO checking things out, seeing what's going on with this NASA capsule? Could this be debris coming off of that piece right there? What are we looking at in this very interesting video? UFO seen as Skyliner undocks from the International Space Station. So yeah, thank you, Tim, for sending that to me, and let me know what you guys think. Meanwhile, a lot of people in the UK are concerned about this weird alert they are getting. Moneypenny is sharing this. Multiple other people are sharing this. Hollywood is sharing this. Yes, severe alert. This is a test of emergency alerts, a UK government service that will warn you if there's a life-threatening emergency nearby. Yeah, and a lot of people are very very much raising an eyebrow at this. What is going on? Is this something to be concerned about? Is this just a test, or is something imminently going to happen in the UK and, maybe more abroad? So, yeah, stay frosty if you are in the UK. Meanwhile, Annapolena Luna is saying that they are getting interference from the intelligence community, which shouldn't be a huge surprise. But it is intriguing in that she is able to say this publicly.
Actively getting pushback on our need to know clearances, just so you know.
From the DoD?
From intelligence agencies, but they're saying that they can't find the authorizing agency to actually give us clearance, which is so crazy.
That seems like a silly question, or it seems like a silly thing, because wouldn't the intelligence agencies have that information?
Correct. So you can see that on our end too. We're still working through stuff, but it is really interesting when you look into some of these people's backgrounds, and I can tell you that we still have been unable to confirm certain people in SCIFs. And so, until those criteria are met, we won't be able to get SCIF briefings from anyone.
Because these clearances are not just you guys, but it's the people that you're trying to bring into this.
Now, that's so frustrating, but I'm glad that she is aware of the problem and ideally will be able to do something about it. But yeah, the intelligence community, obviously part of the problem and not the solution when it comes to UFO disclosure. That's why I'm not quite sure why she's so gung-ho on the FBI. Maybe she views them a little differently. But yeah, she also gives us a possible glimpse of what we might expect George Knapp to testify to tomorrow.
I've actually also had meetings with officials of foreign governments. I won't get into what those governments are, but I did ask for any information that they could share in regards to this topic. And I bring that up because the US government is not the only government that has taken a particular interest in this. And there are going to be, I think there's going to be some information presented in the upcoming hearing from George Knapp on the topic. But again, we've been able to branch out and talk to other governments in regards.
Okay, so George Knapp is really well known for going behind enemy lines, if you will, in Russia, and getting some really intriguing documents regarding UFOs from Russia, from the former Soviet Union, about what they were up to regarding UFOs. And he's released a lot of that information, a lot of it really fascinating, that I've covered on the channel. So could he be speaking to some of this at the hearing? It kind of sounds like it. And there's some juicy stories that have come out about that. And if he goes into those at the hearing, that could be exciting. Now, I want him to talk about the skinwalkers. In his book, Skinwalkers at the Pentagon, he and his co-authors casually mentioned, yeah, they were able to track the migratory patterns of skinwalkers. And then they just let that drop. They did not one single additional detail to that. I want to know about the migratory patterns of skinwalkers. I don't know about you guys. However, I doubt that's going to be a congressional question. But speaking of other countries getting involved in this, this is from CNN Brazil. Brazil is going to have its own UFO hearing. Calls for a public hearing. The PSOL deputy calls for a public hearing on UFOs in the chamber. All right, very exciting. Yes, I want to continue. No, I don't. Anyway, okay, let me see if I can refresh, translate. No. Okay, it's all jacked up. Anyway, but Brazil is going to have its own UFO hearing in September. Very excited for that. We'll see if they're able to give us anything that the U.S. could not give us. So yeah, keep your eyes open for that. That could potentially be very exciting. But you know what else is exciting? Travis Taylor performing AC/DC at Phenomicon. Okay, I probably can't play that too much of that without getting a copyright claim, but I think that maybe Jay Stratton over there. Can't quite tell for sure. The resolution's not very good, but I think that's Jay Stratton. Yeah, out having some fun, doing AC/DC at the Phenomicon. Just had to share that with you. Meanwhile, what's going on with 3-Eye Atlas?
3-Eye Atlas 60-second update. If you're like most people and going, what the hell is happening? 1, it's producing methane. You know, I don't remember the last time a comet, a meteor, or an asteroid produced methane. 2, it's producing its own light source, and it's producing it from within. I don't remember the last time a comet, meteor, or asteroid did that. 3, it's speeding up and slowing down. It's changing course and then correcting its course. I don't remember when an asteroid, meteor, or comet ever did that either. It's also not producing what typically follows the tail of a comet, meteor, or asteroid. And in fact, it's actually producing that at times in front of it, which is leading scientists to believe that it has some form of exhaust that is helping it speed up or slow down. I don't remember when an asteroid, meteor, or comet has done that either. And lastly, the elements it's made of are not known on our periodic table, which doesn't confirm that it is or isn't a spaceship, asteroid, meteor, or comet, but it does have known elements that we here on Earth have no clue what it is. So those are just 60 seconds.
Okay, now of course Grok will give us the establishment perspective, but I think it's always good to see both sides of it. Intriguing claims in the video. 3-Eye Atlas is indeed the third known interstellar comet discovered in July 2025. Observations show it's about 12 miles wide, growing a tail via outgassing, which can cause speed changes like a Muamua. Methane production fits comets. No confirmed unknown elements or internal light per NASA data. Could be natural, but mysteries remain. Worth watching as it nears Mars in October. So yeah, I don't know what 3-Eye Atlas is, but I've definitely seen enough people raise enough questions about it and show enough seeming anomalies about it to make me wonder. But you don't need to look into the depths of outer space to find a UFO. They're already here. This is shared by Wixie from security camera footage. And then there's another good one here that was captured at Burning Man. Just go to Burning Man to see a UFO. All right. Yeah, the spooky music always makes it sound more legitimate. UFO UAP sighting, Black Rock Desert, Nevada, August 30th. I mean, could that be a drone? I mean, I guess that could be a drone. somebody at Burning Man, putting up a drone with a red light on it, but then it goes out. It just winks out of existence. So maybe not a drone, either CGI or an alien, I guess, are the options. NHI, exotic technology. Doesn't have to be aliens. Could be Atlanteans, time travelers. But yeah, cool sighting at Burning Man. Now, if this is legit, I kind of expect there to be multiple people filming this thing and we get multiple angles on this bad boy. And I'm not seeing that at the moment. But if you guys see if you see additional camera angles on this object, let me know. Meanwhile, Wikipedia moves to ban Journal of Scientific Exploration, the leading UAP peer-reviewed journal. Not good. The Journal of Scientific Exploration, per Reddit, is the leading peer-reviewed journal discussing UAPs, ET, and NHI abduction. It is one of the few serious sources on this topic and has also published research by university academics that intersects and could validate the topics that will be discussed at the upcoming Burleson hearing. The notorious Wikipedia admin Chetsford, who also purged Harold Malmgren, Phil Corso, and dozens of other UAP biographies, usually right before they enter the news cycle, coincidentally just initiated a vote on Wikipedia to have Journal of Scientific Exploration banned from Wikipedia. He also recently had the debrief banned. So yeah, further censorship on Wikipedia, obviously not good. Meanwhile, did Britney Spears see a reptilian?
I went with this one guy and he looked like a lizard. I was so scared. He was sitting beside him. I was like, oh my God. I was like, holy shit, he looks just like a lizard. And I had to go. It was really bad.
So you just left? Wow.
Immediately.
Okay, so this is not the first celebrity that has talked about seeing what might be a shape-shifting reptilian being or not. It's unclear from this account if that's what she's talking about or if she just saw a weird-looking guy. But yeah, could be a shape-shifting reptilian. Last but not least, a kitten and a Bambi. Let me know what you think about this awesome overload of cuteness and everything else covered today in the comments below. Like and subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified of future videos. You don't want to miss a thing. Join me on social media. There's Facebook and Twitter links below. Love to see you guys there. If you want to support Cosmic Road in a bigger way, consider grabbing a coffee mug or a t-shirt in the merch store below or by becoming a channel member. Channel members are rock stars, and I really do appreciate you guys' support. Thank you. Meanwhile, plenty of other videos on the channel, and I'll see you next time. This is Jack with Cosmic Road, signing out.